the first thing is for you to identify that you are not financially in that place, and you need to try to see how you can help yourself financially. Then you can start to plan your immigration plan. What's up, world? You're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, you're beautifully welcome. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Be sure to subscribe down below. In the last couple of days, I've gotten quite a good number of new subscribers. I welcome every one of you guys to this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you know the vibes. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Thank you very much once again for joining my channel, everyone. Today's content is going to be quite different from the other ones that I've been publishing. This is a very sensitive topic, and I feel like people try to avoid talking about it, or people avoid discussing this topic. However, it's very, very important for us to identify this issue. So I'll be talking about planning your finances to accomplish your immigration goals. It's very important for us to identify that there's actual financial struggle out there. People are struggling to even eat, much less you telling them, oh, you know, you want to travel, you need to save money for travel. And immigration is not cheap, trust me. You need to have saved up quite a good amount of money. You need to have a good amount of money for you to even be able to finance or take care of little expenses before you can even say you want to go ahead and plan your immigration. How about for low income earners, people that they don't even have that much money in their savings? So how do they finance their immigration goals? The first thing is to identify financial struggle. For instance, some people are even yet to even own an international passport. So how do you expect them to even travel in the first place? The first thing is for you to identify that you are not financially in that place, and you need to try to see how you can help yourself financially. Then you can start to plan your immigration dreams. After identifying the financial reason and the goal, then the next thing is for you to identify what you need and how much you need. So now you need to identify that, oh, you need to get an international passport, you need to write English test, you need to do your credential evaluation, you need to do medical examination test, you need to do all of that. That would require money. When you want to do your credential evaluation, you need to reach out to your institution to send your transcript, and it's not free. You have to get your institution to send it. Some schools do it for free, some schools charge. You might even have to pay for couriering the transcript to the evaluating body. You would also have to pay for the evaluation in itself. There are like several things you would have to use the money for. So you don't have the money, how do you go about it? Identify what you would be needing money for. Write out those lists. Try to put a price tag to how much you will be needing for each of those things. So say for instance you want to do your international passport and it's going to cost you about $100 or 40,000 naira, or depending on the currency in your country. Try to put a price to each of everything. See how much you'll be needing in the long run. Just an estimate, doesn't have to be exact. Then once you have been able to identify how much you would be needing, now you need to think about how you would achieve it. One very important thing about finances is saving, and saving is a factor of income and investment. So if you're earning really, really low, then your saving would be low as well. If your investment is low, your savings will be low as well. So you need to try to see how much am I earning right now and how much can I afford to save. So some people that are within the low income earning group, you can almost save nothing. But I used to try to tell people that regardless of how much you earn, you can try to see how much you can save. Because if you're unable to save with your low income, then you'd almost be you'll probably not be able to cultivate the same saving habits when you're earning a lot more. So you need to try to identify, oh, I'm earning this much. Out of my 100% income, I'll try to save 10%, 20%, 30%. Identify how much you can afford to save, identify how much you can afford to invest, and how much you would be spending. Once you have been able to apportion your income into your savings, your investment, your spending, miscellaneous, maybe the money you have to give out, and you've seen that, oh, okay, I've been able to say I would be able to save $200 monthly, then you try to plan, okay, if I save $200 monthly, at the end of a year, how much would that come up to? Once you are able to see that, most likely it's probably not going to be enough for you to finance your dreams, especially if you're within the low income earning group. Now, what do you do at this point in time? Try to identify alternative source of income. Now, you must have been hearing this from several people, your friends, your family, your colleague, people on the internet telling you that, oh, it's very important for you to get a side hustle, side income, but you've been downplaying it. Trust me, I I don't think you can like legit finance your immigration dream if you don't have extra source of income, except maybe you are working in an organization that pays you a shitload of money. But if you are like struggling, if you are not from rich background, or you have to like finance everything yourself, I understand the struggle because I've been there myself. So what do you have to do? Try to identify alternative source of income. What do you do? Do you need to get a second job? I know some people that do Uber over the weekend. They do. Some people also do deliveries. Some people help people with like other kind of things. Just look out for jobs you can do maybe over the weekend or during your off-peak period after your regular working hours. Then you can try to see how much more you can earn from that. Then you can even save more. Then after you've been able to see if would a second job work for you, or you probably can manage a side hustle, then you can think about what side hustle can you do. You can go on the internet, YouTube, and several places like that. You can learn a new skill. Once you learn that new skill, you can sell your new skill on freelancing platforms. You can also sell it to people around you. I know a couple of people that learned like digital marketing on YouTube, and they render those services online, like freelance websites. You can also like try to do drop shipping marketing as well. You try to market, that's you trying to market other people's products. Then you can make extra commission or make extra money from selling other people's product. You don't actually have to invest your own money into those kind of selling. You can also try to see if you can teach. I know people do it like tutorials, training online, this one online, that one. They help people teaching them this one, WhatsApp groups, training and all of that. You can try to teach people over the internet. You can even do like something as teaching in English to people that don't understand English from non-English speaking country. Like they pay good amount of money for that service. So you can try to see if you can teach as well. You can start up your own business. You can like, there are several things you can do out there as side hustle that would make you extra source of income. It's very, very, very important. I feel like this is the most important thing in this video. Try to identify alternative source of income. Extra source of income is very, very important for you to be able to finance your immigration goals. So once you have been able to develop an alternative source of income, you can also try to improve your skill. Try to see if you are say for instance you're an accountant, you can try to see if you can get extra qualification that would in the long term impact your immigration goal. Say for instance you want to you can get ACCA qualification, and you know that when you want to do your immigration at the end of the day, or when you want to travel later on in that country you're going to, that certification is recognized. Then it could also improve your score, and it would also land you a better job. So try to see what skill you can acquire at this point in time that can help you grow your current state in your job, or maybe it can land you a better job. That way, if you can progress in your career, you can earn more income, and once you're able to earn more income, obviously you can save more and you can finance your dreams. Something very important that I can't afford to miss as well is getting financial aid. You can seek finances from your friends, your family, your loved ones, people that you know they are there to support you. Just try to let them understand what you want to use the finances for. Let them see the dream as much as you can, but trust me, not everybody would understand what you need money for. If you tell them you want to travel, someone will tell you like, really? So you have to try to bring them down to your level. Try to explain to them the essence, what the long-term goal is, how you see it affecting, or how you see it impacting in your future career. Then you can try to see how you can get financial support from your family or your friends. Hopefully you get financial support from your friends and family, then you can finance your immigration goals. Another thing is you can seek affordable alternative. Trust me, if you want to come to Canada, say for instance you've been able to see that, oh, you can't come under the express entry stream, you can't do this stream, it's too expensive, and you want to school in Canada. Schooling in Canada is very, very, very expensive. I know Canada University is one of the most expensive in the world out there. Like, it's so freaking expensive that an average person, an average international student would struggle to finance it. And what's the next best alternative you can get that is affordable? You can look out for scholarships. There are some institutions here that have fully paid tuition, and you can try to apply for those universities, get scholarship, try to see which one you can confidently qualify for, and you apply for it. Another thing that is very important is that you can look outside of Canada. Trust me, it's very important for you to open your mind. Keep an open mind. Try to see. There are schools in Europe that is tuition free. Like you can look at Germany, you can look at Belgium, you can look at other countries like that outside the world that are tuition free or very, very affordable. Some of these schools would even offer you full scholarship and would even like sponsor you with respect to some kind of thing. You could even get like graduate assistance role in your school, and you can get extra source of income once you are admitted and you gotten your study visa. You can try to work when you arrive there, save money. Then if you still want to come back to Canada, then you can. If you decide to stay in that country, then good for you. Just try to keep an open mind and look outside of Canada as well. If you're unable to get a Canadian scholarship, look outside of Canada, look out to other countries. Try to see which country can give you a scholarship or a low tuition institution or tuition free institution. There are a good number of them in Europe. You can look out into that as well. In everything I've said so far, you would see that it's very important for you to do your own personal research. I can't underestimate this. I can't emphasize this enough. It's very important for you to carry on your own personal research, because now I've mentioned all these things to you. You need to see, oh, how much can I afford to save? Do I need to get an extra source of income? Do I need to get a side hustle? You need to see, oh, what side hustle can I get? What skill do I currently possess? What skills can I monetize? You need to try to do your own personal research. Look out there. What do you need to improve on? What do you need to do better? If you need to look outside of Canada, which country should you look to? Do you want to go to Estonia? Do you like which country exactly? You need to carry on your own personal research. It's very, very, very important. You can look on the internet to read up. You can use Google, you can use YouTube. There are like lots of information sources that you need to explore so that you can get knowledge, because knowledge is very important and information is very, very paramount as well. Self-development is key. That way you can market yourself even more and earn more money. Even in your current job, if you are bring more skill, even at your current job, if you can bring more skill to your employer and you try to convince them that, oh, I have this knowledge, instead of recruiting someone out there, someone within the house can do it better, they would most likely consider like promoting you or hiring you for the new job or making you a permanent staff or full-time employment or something. You just try to see what you can do better and try to grow yourself, try to develop yourself, and that way you can try to earn more money. Once you're able to earn more money, you can also try to save. It's very, very important for you to plan your savings. I've been this kind of person that always try to attach a percentage to my income. So I try to plan, oh, I want to save 30%, I want to invest 25%, I can spend 30%, I can give out 5%. I try to always plan my finances because it's very, very important. If you don't do that, you eventually find yourself spending a lot more money than you actually earn, and you will not be able to finance things that you plan for later on in life. So it's very, very important for you to cultivate a good saving habit as well. I think that'll be all for now. I hope you guys find this video really useful. I hope someone out there has been able to learn something, and I also hope I've been able to inspire you to try to do your research and try to develop yourself as well. I'll be out there in the comment section looking out for questions, and I'm more than happy to answer them. If you have suggestions as to how people can improve their finances as well, try to leave them down below so that people can learn from it as well. Just a quick reminder, don't forget the two most important things I've mentioned in this video. Try to get an alternative source of income and try to do your own personal research. Then lastly, savings. Savings is very, very important. I wish you all the best in your immigration dreams, and I hope that your dreams come true. That'll be pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please and please and please consider subscribing to this channel. I hope to bring you guys quality content. Please subscribe, and don't forget to share with your family and friends, and leave a comment down below as well. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay confident and stay safe out there as well. Bye bye.